expert in this specific field, if you were so skillful in government tech or the tech industry and you were so good at it, why aren't you in that industry now? Now, I know some of y'all, her fans might say, oh, because she's making more money teaching us. Exactly. That's how she makes her money. That's how she made her money. By teaching other people or selling courses to other people. Selling you a dream, essentially. You cannot go apply for corporate America jobs.
Y'all see my face? My face is like this because I've seen this video for a while now, and I've actually wanted to pretty much talk about it for a minute. Anytime I do reply to stuff like this, I try to go look at what the person who stitched the stuff talks about to even see if they're qualified to speak on this. Y'all know I go at creators that's in tech as well who are telling people stuff that doesn't make sense. So I always got to keep the energy if I know somebody's being falsely represented. Now, she stated a lot of things that either she didn't fact check or she just wanted to do shock jock. Number one, this is not a grift. Matter of fact, let me get the definition of grift real quick. All right, so y'all see this. It says grift, to obtain money or property illicitly, as in a confidence game, to acquire money or property illicitly. So, illicit means unlawful. Nothing about what Bees is doing is unlawful, and it's also not out of like something that's just not believable. Most of us who are in the industry know that the government has a lower barrier to entry to get into tech roles. So there are ways to get into roles fast. She's never really said, hey, like there are other people that say, oh, you're going to go from 0 to 100 to get in cybersecurity fast. You can't really do that in the private sector because it's different. Things change too much in the private sector to just get somebody with not a lot of experience and bring them in. In the government, I've worked in the government early on in my career when I was a contractor. It's much more the same, not the same as in private, but a lot of stuff doesn't change in the environment. So it's easier to bring people in, easier to master within a month or two. So the way that she's been instructing people on how to actually get in GovTech would be the right advice. Also, to say the person was not in the industry is false. She's clearly told people plenty of times about her experience. She's detailed it a lot. People in the industry know where she's worked at, and she's talked about where she got her money from. Now, here's the thing. There is a thing where if we have likeness, if we're helping people, why not get some benefit for it? Because we're putting in time, effort, taken away from our loved ones to help people. No one tells people we pay for schools, we pay for boot camps, we pay for certifications, and don't even get me started on what people actually pay for, like business coaches and other type of investments. These things are investments. I am a career coach. I didn't state that at the beginning because if you're familiar with me, you'll know people will invest with me, and I mean like invest their career with me, and they'll get help and will eventually get a return on investment. I don't make promises, but at the same time, I want to be compensated because when I'm working with them or working on something, it takes time away from my family. That is not a grift. Do you guys know? I've been in the game 10 years. All the information and stuff like Bees is giving out, I'm giving out, other content creators giving out was not around 10 years ago. So that's what you really call gatekeeping. So what you guys do when you make videos like this and you sound silly, you actually make a lot of people who can help you and put you on decide, you know what, I'm not going to put nobody on, maybe close people to me. And therefore, more y'all will still work. And this isn't disrespect you, but we just know how the economy respects certain jobs, so lower paying jobs. And you won't know how to transition or move up your skill set because you told people, hey, you grifting and I don't want to buy this. Why it's not free? Oh, the information is Googleable. Trust me, the information I give to my clients is not Googleable because it's not there. You wouldn't even know how to structure it to find out how I know some of the things I know. It comes from learned experience. So all I'm trying to say is this person is wrong. They're not even in tech. They just want clout. You can see all her hashtags, and she just clinging on to pretty much everything that's going on with Bees and the woman that she talks to. So that's all she's doing. If you actually want to get the realistic advice on people in tech or courses, ask people that's actually in tech, have them vet them like we do, like I do on my page plenty of times, and I call out bad advice. But that's it. I just had to get this off my chest because it really was irking me.